The following are my 9 tips how to reverse leptin resistance. So tip number 1, follow Mother Nature's prescription. So this means light exposures, natural sunlight exposure, especially first thing in the morning. Watch that sunrise, get your eyes looking at that sun without glasses, without sunglasses, without contacts, and be grounded. So connected to the earth, your feet, your hands should be connected to the earth to really connect with those electrons from the earth. Very, very important to fix that leptin resistance. Tip number 2 is cut out the sugars from your diet, especially fructose. So this is one of the no-nos in terms of your diet. You don't want to be ingesting a lot of sugar because this will offset your leptin signaling. Tip number 3 is to fast, but fast your dinner, and don't do intermittent fasting or fasting every single day. You don't want to down-regulate your metabolism, but at the same time, if you're going to fast your dinner because this will help with your leptin signaling. Your leptin is secreted when you're in that low state of your blood glucose levels and low insulin. Tip number 4 for fixing your leptin resistance is no snacking. So do your best not to snack and spike your insulin levels, your blood glucose between meals. No snacking to fix your leptin resistance. Tip number 5 is to stop eating, ideally 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This will help with your leptin getting into your brain and giving those proper messages to your hypothalamus as to your state of affairs and where your body fat register is at. Tip number 6 is to consume something called EGCG, and what this is most commonly found in is green tea. EGCG is an important antioxidant which helps to lower our triglyceride production from insulin. So it's one of the things that I take daily in a bunch of my supplements that I do take on a daily basis. One of them is in my fat burning supplement that I take, and it's also in my whole food multivitamin. Tip number 7 for fixing our leptin resistance is to get a good night's sleep. We know that our leptin is most active at nighttime during a good night's sleep when our melatonin is being properly secreted as well. Tip number 8 to reverse your leptin resistance is cold exposure. So we know that when you get cold, it helps with our mitochondrial health, helps to increase our leptin signaling and that proper uptake of leptin by our hypothalamus. So that's really important, whether it is cold ice dunks that you're going to do, cold showers, ice packs on, especially on your fat, where you have more fat on your body. This is something that I like to do, especially in the winter, but in the summer as well. And just put those ice packs on for about 20 minutes. It will help your leptin signaling. And tip number 9 for reversing your leptin resistance is to have that mind-body connection, meaning don't give up. It can take up to a couple of months or more to fix your leptin resistance. You got to stick with it. You have to not give up. Be consistent with everything you're doing by following these tips, and your leptin resistance will reverse. You will lose that weight that you're looking to lose. It will help with preventing disease. And most importantly, you'll feel so much better. So if you're not sure what leptin resistance is, make sure you check out my other video, What is Leptin Resistance, so that you can learn more about this phenomenon and why it's so important to fix your leptin resistance. So today I talked all about 9 tips how to reverse leptin resistance. I hope that you learned something new today. One of my goals is to teach you how to empower yourself over the healing of your own body, mind, and spirit. Thanks for watching.